There are 40 terms.
That's fucking crazy. For snow?
For snow.
So that's just in the Siberian Yupik, Central Siberian Yupik.
Yeah, why are you
Eskimos.
saying Siberian when that's clearly a bee?
I don't know how to read.
That's clearly a bee.
Then the Nunavik region has 53 words for snow.
Kevin doing Hooked on Phonics right now?
Works for me.
Wow, this is awesome.
Intro did already.
We could do the intro anytime. Who cares? It's the show.
Episode 100.
Episode 1 motherfucking 100.
Siento.
SKIDS Podcast. I'm Shane Kopke. Yeah, and then there's other people here.
Hey, how's it going? That's me. I'm another person.
I'm another person.
It's Tim Gage.
Hello.
Wah, wah.
Hey,
and Kevin McNichols. I decided not to.
Yeah, we're changing it up, huh? Episode 100.
There it is.
Shut up.
Still kind of quiet.
Did he open his mouth this time? I wasn't looking.
I just know because I didn't want Tim to get hard. Anyway, it is episode 100. Thank you to anybody that's been here for the last 2 years following us.
It's been a real adventure with every single one of you.
Our German friends, they've been here for
thank you for
since the beginning.
Walking over my statement that I was trying to make.
Yeah,
Tim.
No one cares about
cunt. Anyway, thank you for anybody that's been here since the beginning. Any new people, thank you also. You guys can follow us on all the social medias except the one where Kevin said the N-word, and that would be Twitter. So can't follow us on Twitter anymore.
It's not Twitter anymore. It's X now.
Oh, now you might be able to get back in. They're like, oh, X. That means even X people that use N-word.
We'll just make a new account.
Why did you say that?
What word is that, by the way?
I didn't get banned for the N-word.
I like how Kevin says that now. He's like, no, I didn't say it. It's
Well,
like,
I
there's
never
no record of it because they deleted it.
That's how it goes.
You're the one that said that. I said that, Shane.
Because it's fun. It is fun. It turns into a thing. It's kind of like it's kind of how we've always said that you've been homeschooled. You were never homeschooled,
No.
and that you were molested by your entire family. Like the entire family.
They all trained him. It was fucking wild.
It was like a cult, you know.
The entire family spit roasted fucking Kevin. Had him glazed like a pig.
every Thanksgiving.
Not even Thanksgiving. This was a daily occurrence in this
No, we just called it Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Every time that, what are you guys all thankful for? Kevin's like, he's got an apple in his mouth.
Yuck.
Keep it down or you won't get your dinner later.
But all you feed me is cum.
Hey, we haven't said that word in a while.
I was going to say, we haven't said cum on...
That's good for 100th episode.
Hey.
Getting back to our roots.
This is our roots.
Yeah.
Cum's our roots.
Cum's
everybody's roots, technically.
Yeah, cum's where we all came from.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, that's a true statement.
Yeah. Balls are where we all came from.
Yeah, that's a true statement right there. There's no argument there. And I'd like to hear someone argue about it. So please call us at...
Kevin's dumb enough to make that argument.
Kevin, give him your number so I can call you.
Kevin, give out your home phone number.
Do it, dude. Pussy.
Yeah. Stop being a bitch.
That's not going to work.
No, not going to work.
I'll give it out.
All right.
I have it.
There you go.
Super easy.
That's how you fix that.
Yeah. Actually, Kevin, the best one right there would have been the Curb Your Enthusiasm song. That would have been perfect right there.
Yeah.
Don't you think so? Like, oh shit, Kevin, he's got your number.
And then the credits.
Yeah. That would have been perfect. I mean, I like where your mind was. That would have been it. So I got a few things wrong last week, though, on the Tupac thing, right?
No shit.
So, well, one of them was, there wasn't like a shootout. Keefeedy had said that he thought he saw Tupac reaching down, thought it was going for a gun. I get they did have a gun apparently, but they just started blasting when that happened, when they saw that, because like they knew who they were. They saw him and were like, oh, I know this shit. The other thing is, I got it wrong too, that so he didn't get immunity from something. What happened is he got cancer, Keefeedy, and he thought it was like terminal. He was going to be dying. So I can say all this shit because they don't put people in prison that have terminal cancer.
Oh,
Yeah, they do.
yeah. I think
He
they do.
said this, not
fucking
fucking.
God.
He's a moron.
So he just he made an assumption.
yes,
and he was
he was
wrong.
like, I'll have immunity because I have terminal illness. Now it's in remission.
oh.
So yeah, now it's in remission.
He's not gonna throw me in jail because I have cancer.
Yes, that's what he thought. So
They're not animals.
So he did a fucking tell-all book essentially, and then fucking did, so he just stuck his own fucking foot in his mouth
Yeah,
on
sounds
this whole
like it,
thing.
dude. That's a dumb
Stepped
approach.
right into the bear trap.
And I think this guy named Voss or Vaughn something was the guy that was the go-between between Diddy and him. Apparently, from what Keefe D says that the FBI, told him that this Vaughn character got the $1 million and then didn't give any of it to him.
Oh.
So the FBI is like, no, yeah, he took it. And he's like, oh, the guy fucked me over. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently you sound like Rocky when you did it, but
You really fucked me over?
you fucked me over. I don't even know. I can't do
That's
it.
pretty good, guys.
Yeah, it's pretty
I
terrible.
swear it was in my fucking headphone right now.
Yeah, no, that's why, Tim. It would be in your headphone. We're talking into microphones. You're wearing headphones.
Yeah, that's really well done. I could have sworn he was sitting here with us. Rocky Balboa.
I thought it was Jesus.
No, Jesus is always with me.
If you're in Philadelphia, you would have been slapped right there.
What, for saying Jesus is always with me?
No. For not agreeing that Rocky was Jesus.
Oh,
They have a statue of a fictional fucking character.
so
Actually, I think they
we have an
Didn't they
actress on a
remove it?
coin.
That's not a fictional character.
Doesn't matter.
He's a fictional character. That's all they got in Philadelphia.
Did
They're
they-
like,
did
we don't
they-
even have real people to look up to. We have a fictional character from the 70s.
Yeah, they also have one in Detroit of RoboCop.
That's
badass.
actually pretty cool.
All right.
Yeah.
I was about to make fun of that, and then I thought about it, and I'm like,
Nope.
no.
That's pretty cool.
I would
yeah.
too.
That's actually pretty fucking awesome.
I would too.
I think they should actually have Ed 209 on the other side.
Oh, that would be badass.
I'm sorry. I
Oh, that'd
think
be a
that would
nerd's
be
dream right there,
No
dude.
shit.
I guess a new RoboCop game's coming out really soon.
Which it looks awesome.
What?
Yeah, it's what is
First
it called?
person shooter?
So
or?
What's it called?
It's made with Unreal 5.
The demo's out right now.
Yeah.
Oh, dope.
Yeah,
So it's
so
gonna be console, PC. We don't know.
I think all
I think
of it.
all.
Oh, well, that'd be nice.
It's called RoboCop Rogue City. And I saw
Fuck
the
it.
preview for
Let's
it.
watch
It looks
it.
awesome.
Let's
No,
watch it. Watch the
Rouge
trailer.
City?
That's the gameplay trailer right there. PS5.
Oh,
So yeah, we'll watch this so Tim can actually see what it's about.
Tim's playing this fucking card game.
Tim, watch. Stop it. You're gonna get fired from the show.
The attacks were aimed at catching the attention of a man whose identity
Oh, this looks like shit, dude.
No, it looks awesome.
It would have been much better if the guy was. I'd buy that for $1.
Yeah.
21 police officers.
Provokes a question. Can we put our safety into the hands of a machine?
Are they gonna make him look like
My
the
name
new
is Dr.
RoboCop?
No.
Blanche.
Old
No.
school.
I'm
Yeah,
a
he
police
looks.
They even got the music and everything.
Good.
I specialize in dealing with police officers suffering
Dead or
from
alive, you're
emotional
coming with
trauma.
me.
What's hiding in
And
that?
I think Peter Weller is doing the voice.
Yeah, he is.
That you are no
And then
ordinary
they've got the
police
likeness of
officer.
his partner. I can't remember her name,
Oh, cool.
but not the voice
Look at
actor.
those beautiful lips.
Anyone expecting a silver freak?
Look at that.
Lewis, you're here.
We need to get these elevators
Lewis,
back
that's
online.
Yeah,
It's that service box,
this
isn't
looks
it?
fucking awesome.
It does.
Short circuit.
Destructible environments.
And the fact that you get to fight Ed 209s, many of them.
OCP tracking
Who's the
device
creator of this?
worn out.
Treyarch?
I am going to follow
Who's
the
behind
blood
this?
trail.
I don't know.
I don't know.
We'll find that out after
check.
we watch the video. Tim.
Yeah. Oh, I think you guys had already seen it.
No, well,
I have seen it, but
it doesn't mean I delved into who made it.
I've heard people refer to you by different
A guy named
names.
Greg.
Oh, I just saw the captain there.
I'm curious.
Looks like
They
this
got
is
his-
gonna be the way they've done the character modeling. It's not the best, but it looks like
It's made by Taeon.
what?
That's just a dude, one guy.
Sitting in his garage.
He's like,
Well, dude, honestly, some of
I
these
think it
games
looks
that are
pretty
made-
fucking good.
Yeah. And some of
Fuck
these
you,
games
Tim.
being made in people's
And your
garages
hair.
are really good.
what's wrong with your hair tonight?
Oh,
do you got the
yes.
flock of
That's also
seagulls?
getting back to our roots, isn't it? Shane hasn't had a compliment about our comment.
And
about
the
my
fact
hair.
that you're wearing tennis rackets over your tits.
Yeah. This is the bomber.
I don't know what that is. What is this?
The bomber from Royal Tenenbaums.
How? I've never seen it.
Richie Tenenbaum.
What are you wearing? Let's see what everyone's wearing tonight. You're.
Well, we're doing
Wait,
a
wait,
fit check
wait.
tonight. Shane's fit check.
Who is this supposed to be?
It's just a ninja.
Oh, it would have been great if it was the dude that claims blood sport was real.
Oh, Frank Dukes.
That would have been so good, especially after our conversations over the last week talking about
the
it.
writing says chicken fried rice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it actually?
No.
That would have been great.
I have no idea. It could say this guy's an idiot. I wouldn't
So,
know.
Nipple man.
Nipple man.
autistic guy who knocks everything over.
They can do that with 2 characters.
They can.
Yeah.
Like one might be a paragraph.
That's a good point too.
How many characters are there in the Chinese language?
Fuck if I know.
Look it up. That's why I looked at you.
Inquiring
Check
minds
it,
want
check
to know.
out YouTube. That would be hilarious. It just Kevin's like, we're
List
just gonna
them.
watch the video. There's like 1,000 of them at least.
Oh, goodness.
Chinese, I don't even know. Yeah, language because they might have
It's
an
Mandarin,
alphabet.
isn't
Over
it?
50,000.
Wow, you have to learn 50,000 fucking different characters.
It says, though, a comprehensive modern dictionary will rarely list over 20,000.
Okay, what about Japanese? I want to know. This is interesting.
It is. Not.
Oh, well over
What the
50,000.
fuck? Why do they have so many?
Complicated languages.
Well, the Eskimos have how many words for snow?
Well, look it up.
You have to look that up.
We're going to look it up.
It's like 150 or something like that. It's ridiculous.
Wait, aren't we banning the use of the word Eskimo now? Or trying to?
Yeah,
That's just
they're-
woke
they're-
retards.
They're calling that a
Well, it's
hateful
happening.
Word.
So that's happening actually now more
There
so.
are 40 terms.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
For snow?
For snow.
So that's just in the Siberian Yupik, Central Siberian
Psychotropic.
Yupik.
Yeah, why are you saying
Eskimos.
Siberian when that's clearly a
'Cause
bee?
I don't know how to read.
That's clearly a bee.
Then the Nunavik region has
great.
53 words for snow.
Kevin doing hooked on phonics right now.
Works for me.
Wow, this is awesome. No, so
You did great, Kevin. Good job.
Thank you.
your mom would be proud. You know, the teacher, lady. That when she watched that sex video with you, puts her arm around you. Remember that one?
Yeah, you keep bringing that back
story,
up.
yeah.
That story was fucking
It's
hilarious.
more like Shane's fantasies. It sounds.
No,
like.
that was actually one of the funniest stories because just you saying how awkward it was to watch. What was it? What movie was it? Because you remember, it was like there was a sex scene in a movie. You and your mom were watching a movie. You guys didn't know it was in there.
I don't remember what
it would have
movie
been
it was.
weird as shit if you're like, no, there's a hot sex scene at fucking
I
53
don't-
minutes in.
I don't remember.
But
what
either
movie we
way,
were talking
you know,
about.
you were talking about that, how it was super awkward, and I was like, yeah, especially when she put her arm around you.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah.
we used to have funny jokes.
Yeah, I think we're running out.
Yeah, we're all spent.
There's only so many jokes you can do in 100 episodes.
We're like
you know what I mean?
we're like a steam engine
Without-
that just has no steam.
Starting to repeat them over and over again. Yeah, it's about to
Oh
die.
man, we died. All right, show's over, guys.
It's over.
It's been a real treat.
Well, thank you for listening.
I bet everyone's like, thank God.
They're
Jesus.
like, oh shit, I made it through one. They're like, oh, so that's how it ends.
They're an hour and 10 minutes long, and they're already over an hour too long. For sure. Because I miss my game, dude. I want to get back to my fucking game.
Look, I've
so
been
bad.
playing the shit out of Mortal Kombat. I get it.
Fucking cracking on that game.
I
so
can't wait
fucking
for
much.
I guess they're doing a holiday version soon for Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, they
so it's gonna have like
typically do.
Halloween fucking fatalities
That's
that
cool.
have to do with pumpkins.
Yeah.
You can like put pumpkins on people's heads and then knock their heads off and shit.
Yeah, most games do that. The big
Well,
companies.
That's
usually
why.
do.
Well, even my flight sim, that's not a big company. They do that shit too.
Yeah.
Like they have who was it? Jeff Bezos shot a rocket off. They put a rocket in the back of the hangar, so as you're looking at the plane, you can actually see this rocket in the back. And then they did another one where they had a rocket in the back and it was a Christmas tree for Christmas. I mean, so they do little cool things on and that's not a big company. But Mortal Kombat's supposed to be doing that. Plus, they're going to be having the Combat Pack 1 coming out within the next few months.
Microtransactions.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I don't.
Good stuff.
I bought the premium, so I already get it's free for me. I mean, it's not. I paid for it.
Yeah.
But shh! Don't tell me that.
It's the
You
way
paid
of
$50
gaming
more
today.
for it, dude.
But
What are you talking
no,
about?
it's a little less.
The
than
base
that.
game's what, $49.99 or $59.99?
They're $70
$70.
now.
Holy
All
fucking
games are
shit.
$70 now.
You got to be fucking kidding
No,
me.
that-
Oh
that's
my God.
That's standard games now.
Oh my
$70.
God.
That's
Oh, I
no,
didn't
that's
know that.
triple A games.
But yeah, but
Not
that's,
all
but
games
that's,
cost that much.
You're right, but that is standard. I mean, for most things that come out that are from the
The big triple A
yeah.
companies, yeah.
I mean, you can still.
Jesus.
That's just a total fucking ripoff.
It's one of the reasons why I like Steam games so much because there's so many independent
Yes.
games on there,
Right.
Yeah.
and there's actually a lot of good ones. And most of the reviews that you
Finding
can find,
those a pain in the
no,
ass.
it's not
dude.
as hard as you think. If you look for the reviews, games that are reviewed well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you can usually find it pretty good.
Plus, a lot of these like indie games and stuff are getting more like front page notice these days, so they come up on there a lot more often.
Yeah, they don't seem to put as many AAA games on the front page of Steam anymore.
Yeah. I think it's honestly, I think it's just because a
At
lot
that
of people,
price point, yeah. Who's gonna fucking
well,
pay,
a lot
man?
of people,
Ridiculous.
honestly, AAA games have kind of had a bit of a decline.
Well, it's because
over the
we're
past
doing all
several
the
years.
alpare and beta testing.
Yeah, basically.
It's fucking
Yeah,
crazy.
People are sick
They
of it.
have yet to to put out a complete game. You know what I mean?
Well, that's not true. Some AAA titles still do, and that's the ones that you don't hear about people bitching about.
Right.
Right. But the ones that you hear about people bitching about a lot are who makes like the Rainbow Six and all that shit?
Tom Clancy.
Ubisoft.
Oh, yeah.
Ubisoft is well known for putting out like
fuck yeah.
terrible
Fucking
fucking
Plus,
shit.
they have
shit,
tons of
yeah.
microtransactions.
Oh,
in games
yeah.
now.
They well actually. So remember you were talking about that what is it? It's that editing program for games.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
you were bitching to that one,
CEO
yeah.
got fired.
Yes. Unity.
Yeah, Unity. Remember
Yeah.
how he's talking how that once you get it, it was yours then, right? You paid the one-time fee. Well, that they were now implementing a thing that you actually got charged for every game you sold over a certain amount.
Yeah.
So if you sold 20,000 units, 20,000 and up is fucking. They get money too now.
Yeah.
Out of it, right? That was what they tried putting in their new contract.
The bigger selling games, they literally would have put people out of business.
yeah. So the
Wait. I remember us talking vaguely about it, but what you're saying is,
so say that you sold popsicles, right?
yeah, dumb it
And
down for me.
Say that you. I am. That's why.
Well, popsicles is still too complicated.
Okay. Say that you sold popsicle sticks.
Okay, that's a little bit better.
Okay.
'cause the popsicles melt.
Yeah.
All right, we got to take that into
Now we're
effect.
down to sticks,
So
Tim.
now
We're down to sticks.
More tangible,
It's already melted.
long-lasting things.
They're already melted.
Have I enjoyed the popsicle already, or did I let it melt?
Who knows? It's your imagination. You could have fucking bathed in them. Who cares? Right? Rub them on your tits. Ooh. Yeah, there you go, Tim. Ooh. Yeah, now you're in. I've sold you these popsicles.
You have my attention.
Anyway, so say you have say that I'm the one that sold you the popsicles, right?
Right.
And then you were selling them to other people, right? And so you're thinking, okay, I just make money on whatever I sell, right?
Oh, okay.
But I tell you then, I don't know, years later, after I've been doing this for years and years with you, that after you sell 5 popsicles, every popsicle you sell after that, you have to kick me over 20% of what you sell.
But I've already bought the popsicles from you.
Doesn't matter. I'm
Exactly.
changing the contract.
Yep.
That's what Unity did.
Oh, wow, that's unfortunate.
So they changed the contract and was saying that anytime you make a game and you
That's
sell
some
over
fucking medical
it's
type shit right there,
fucking
dude. That is
terrible.
that's like they're totally trying to match the whole
pissed
medical industry.
It pissed the entire gaming industry.
Everybody. The backlash was from everybody.
I wouldn't doubt it, man.
The
That's
CEO
ridiculous.
got fired over. He resigned, but he got fucking. He got forced to leave the chairman of the boards or board
Wow,
whatever.
that's
he was on the
greedy as
board.
fuck,
Oh
dude.
yeah, wait.
Yeah, and you know what?
He was the CEO.
So this guy used to be on the board at EA.
That's why.
And
that's why he was
so,
doing. EA
yeah.
is so bad.
Well,
at
also,
that.
you know what?
They're
One of his
microtransaction
well,
too.
yes.
Everything.
Well, one of his ideas back in the day, which they didn't go with because there was backlash, was that he wanted to make it to where when someone's playing like a shooter, like say Battlefield or something, every time they reload, they'd have to pay to reload.
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
You got to be kidding me.
That's what this guy wanted to do.
Yeah, so if you're a billionaire, you could fucking kill everyone. You know,
How
like in
fucked
real
up is
life.
that?
They wanted to make it real life.
wow.
Yeah. Like, I've got a lot of
Are we
money. I
headed
can
that
kill
direction?
everybody.
If they make games like that,
Yes, air is going to be bought. It's going to be Spaceballs.
oh my god,
Yeah, no shit,
that
right?
would suck so bad because I reload a lot. I don't hit my target whatsoever.
Yeah, no, I know.
Spray and pray
I've
every
watched
time,
you.
Yeah.
I remember watching you play Elden Ring. Like the first time I watched
Well,
you
there's no
play
bullets
Elden
in
Ring,
that.
it was no, but this was great. You're like, man, I'll be so pissed if I die right here, and then immediately you stepped off a ledge.
No, I didn't make my jump, but
You
yeah.
stepped off a ledge. It's fucking hilarious.
It was a
and then
leap
you're-
of faith.
And then you just got up and you fucking turned it off. It was so great.
Can't remember, I forgot how frustrating that game was.
Oh,
but
that game was so,
fun.
but it was so satisfying
yeah,
too.
it was one of the better ones out there.
And the thing is, there's a lot of games
Top
that you
3 at least.
Well,
for
there's
me.
a lot of games that you could play that are similar to Elden Ring where you'd get frustrated and you'd just stop playing it
Mm-hmm.
because either the mechanics weren't good enough. That's the thing. They got the mechanics down, and I guess it's just because all the Souls games, they've been doing it for years,
They
so
have.
they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, some guy is making Dark Souls 1 with the Skyrim engine, and it looks awesome.
Yeah, like a first-person shooter
No.
or a first-person version or something.
Well, it's first or third person,
Yeah.
because in Skyrim you could switch back and forth.
Yeah.
But it looks amazing. He showed off. He's already built the whole world. He just has to throw in enemies and stuff like that.
Well, that video we just watched, see, that's what I was kind of noticing about it. It's a comparison with that and like the whole Battlefield / Call of Duty series.
Yeah.
The first person on those I love comparative to the first person of that one or Elden Ring or even Starfield. I don't like the first person feel of it. It doesn't feel as natural as Call of Duty to me.
yeah. See, for me,
You know what I mean, though? How your character moves, how the
Yeah.
environment.
Well, that's why
it looks great.
I liked. I always liked
it's
Arma.
Is it the sway? Is it? I don't know what it is, but I feel
Well,
like
I think
I'm more
it's the
connected
robotic movements, but that's because it doesn't feel natural. 'Cause
Yeah.
he's a robot anyway, so that's probably why. But I like games like Arma. Those were fun to play.
Yeah.
right. Because
those are great.
they're heavily realistic. Like you've got to do everything in it.
Mm-hmm.
Like they.
good, dude.
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right.
Not Bethesda. What the fuck is the Bohemia Interactive?
Yeah.
It's who made Arma. They actually made a simulator for like the U.S. military too,
Cool.
right? But they made it like you literally had to do everything in it. Oh, you need to put cones down? Get them out of the Humvee. And then you'd have to go grab cones and put them down and set up your own checkpoints and shit.
That's
Like,
kind of cool.
yeah, but then they also had it to where you could blow off limbs and you'd have to fucking, like they had it to where
You like field medic work.
yeah, you had
stuff.
to do field medic shit, like realistic shit, just so that people understood how to work together. That was the idea of it. It wasn't like, oh, this is realistic enough to where you're going to be like desensitized to this and just do your job. No, it was more or less like working together. It's kind of like with America's Army. When they had that out, they were trying to get people involved in, hey, join the military. You can play games. Because they would use America's Army in some of the training stuff to do games.
That's
and shit.
fascinating,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's fucking weird. But it's kind of cool, though, that like certain game companies actually will make like, simulators and shit for like real life stuff. That I find interesting.
Well, it's getting realistic enough to where it's actually viable.
Well, yeah, I think DCS did shit like that.
Did they really?
Yeah, I think so. I think that they did simulations for certain like branches and shit like that. Maybe. I don't know. They're a Russian company, so maybe not. That would be weird. They're like, hey, no, just send us all your plans for the F-22. We'll make a simulator for it.
Well, it's a fantastic idea.
You're like,
why don't we just
but-
send one over?
But you're our enemy. Why would we do that? So maybe they didn't. But they have games that are good enough, too. I mean, DCS A10C, that's a fucking great game. Flying the A10
I haven't
Warthog,
played that one.
so fun. And they even simulate the way the gun actually works because it's a 2-stage trigger on the gun for the for that plane. The first stage stabilizes the plane, and I think it's the first stage, but it'll stabilize the plane, so it will actually move the flaps and stuff to set it to where it's stable on that target that you're firing at. And then there's a second stage where you can just pull it all the way down, and it just fires at that point. So it's for area effect versus pinpoint targets like tanks and shit. And it's fun just blasting the shit out of like BMPs and shit like that. Things you don't know. Go ahead and keep playing your fucking game, dude.
I checked out.
Yeah, don't check out. Be part of the fucking show. Put your phone down.
It's the idea of Flight sims, the only ones I really like, I played the hell out of, and I don't play them anymore.
Yeah,
I
but
mean, I got
you
all
played
set
like
up for
Star
it.
Wars and shit for the flight sims.
I did. No, I really like the Ace Combat series.
Oh, those were fun.
Yeah, I like the arcade style flight sims.
And I think you would
That's
probably
the ones
like,
I like.
you've got Steam, right?
Yeah, on there I do.
You'd probably
yeah.
like War Thunder, and it's free.
I play War
I
Thunder.
think
That
you
is
turned me
good.
on to that when I first was talking about it.
Yeah.
I tried it. I didn't really much care for it, honestly.
And they got the battleships one.
all
They got
right,
the tanks
yeah.
one
Well,
too.
the cool thing about War Thunder is, War Thunder you can fight in tanks and battleships
That's
and
what
shit like that.
Yeah, it was too technical. I don't like a technical flight.
You don't have to be technical. There's like multiple different types of servers you can jump into.
Huh?
You can do full sim, which is very
That's
technical.
probably what I played, and I didn't like it.
And you want to jump into just the arcade stuff.
Yeah,
And the arcade stuff's super easy. It's just fly and shoot shit.
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's what you would do.
Don't
Just
worry
do
about
it.
flaps and gear and all that.
Oh no, you'll
nonsense.
still have flaps
Well,
and gear.
Fuck that, dude.
You have to have flaps and gear
I
on a
don't give
fucking
flying
plane.
Fuck about that shit. Doesn't sound
What does
like
Ace
fun.
Combat say? Just push button.
Yep.
Push one button. You good.
Blow them up.
Yeah.
Will do.
No, I
sir.
can't do that. Didn't Tom Clancy's have a fucking plane game that was somewhat similar to that?
I don't
There was like
know.
futuristic planes or some shit in it.
Well, I mean, they had like what was it?
They
it
had
like
they had a
Advanced
real time
Warfighter or
they had a
something
real
like
time strategy game.
Well, Tom Clancy has a ton of those.
Well, there's
No,
a lot of games,
they don't.
but
Tom Clancy had one real time strategy game.
What do you mean real time strategy?
The same thing we told you last week when you didn't know
Was
what
it
a real time strategy
Tom
game was.
Clancy's
I
End
don't
War.
remember yesterday.
End
How
War
to
was
explain-
the real time strategy.
Yeah. Okay.
Real time strategy is like Command and Conquer.
Oh, yeah, that's fucking
Yeah,
great.
you're
Was it-
thinking of first person shooters, which goes FPS,
Hey, was it
not RTS.
was it Tom Clancy's Hawks?
Yes.
HAWX.
Yes. That game, it was like weird futuristic planes. From what I remember, I could be wrong. It could be all the same. Maybe it's not futuristic. I think
Well,
they did.
I mean,
I actually do
near
think
future.
No, I think they did actually have futuristic planes. They had real world planes that we have now. Go to images and see what you
That's
can
they
pull
did with
up.
Ace Combat. They had the same thing.
Ace Combat though had pretty much all just real planes, but
No, Ace Combat has a
super-
whole bunch of futuristic planes, dude.
but super unrealistic fucking everything in it. Oh, you have 197 missiles on your plane?
Yeah.
And unlimited 20mm cannon?
Goddamn right.
Yeah. Fucking nonsense.
How are you going to take out the baddies unless
That
you
was
have
one of
enough
them.
ammo
That
for
was
it?
one of the fucking futurist. Oh
Right
no,
here.
that's a Raffia. A Raphael or whatever the fuck it's called. A French plane.
There's some pretty badass looking planes here, though.
Yeah.
I'll have to look into that one then. You think that one's on Steam? Because I'm looking for a better one. I've already
Hawks?
It's
Hawks
been
is-
out a
yeah,
while,
it's-
so it probably is there.
I'll
not
probably
bad.
pull that up.
Hawks is not too bad. I don't remember. I think I have that on Steam. That'd be cool. We could play against each other.
Fuck
Well,
you.
you know, a lot of these older games have been ported over to PC since. A lot of them have.
Well, Hawks was already on PC.
Oh, okay, then it'll definitely be on Steam. If not,
because
GOG
I've got
will have
Well,
it.
I've got what is it? Endgame. I've got
Yeah,
that on
Endgame.
Steam. I played it a little bit, and I was just like, I don't get it because it didn't really have any sort of fucking manual how to play.
Oh.
So I got to a point, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to. This is a mission. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here, and there's no like hints or anything. It's not
there's
that
a-
I need hints. I just need fucking like how am I supposed to?
What's the basics?
Yes.
Yeah. There's also a Hawks 2 Open Skies, and that one is definitely on Steam.
Yeah, I haven't played that one. That's an
Nah,
F.
we'll
Is
check
that
it
an
out.
F20? Yeah, it's an F22.
Who am I kidding? I'm not going to fucking check it out. I'm still playing Starfield. I'll never stop.
Yeah.
I'm never going to stop.
You'll stop. Tim, your weight will make you stop at some point.
Yeah, I'll die.
Yes, that's the point.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Man,
That's a
you
good
looked
point.
sad when you said you had the realization.
Yeah, I won't be able to play it if I'm dead. That sucks.
He's just more sad about that. Like,
Uh,
my kids are old enough; they can fend for themselves.
I'm not gonna be able to. Yeah, that's terrible.
Oh man.
It is such a fun game.
So,
But the thing about it is, like, certain things take so long you don't even realize how much time you spent doing it. Like, it's,
yeah,
you know,
I've played games like that
Yeah,
where,
it'll be
Sure.
like
where you get
4 hours
lost in
you're
it.
like,
Yeah,
holy
yeah.
shit.
Time just.
And you feel like you didn't do
inches.
much of anything at all in the game, but you're like, God, it's already been like 3-4 hours. I haven't
Yeah.
done
I
anything.
felt that way with Operation Flashpoint because I was really into like the milsim type games where they're tactical simulation games and shit, like pretty realistic. And the first Operation Flashpoint was pretty good for that. I remember playing a stealth mission, trying to get through the stealth mission with out alerting anybody, which is impossible
I hate
because
stealth missions fucking much.
It's impossible in this game because they model the guns in such a way that they're realistic. So when you fire a suppressed shot, it's still loud.
Yeah, you still can hear it.
I don't. The movies fucking lie.
Yeah, they do.
Well, yeah.
James Bond is like, I'm in a crowd.
Yeah.
It's like shooting a water gun.
Yeah. Well, even Anton Chigurh.
In real life, all the people around him would go,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Zip.
Yeah, the shotgun. Dude,
Zip.
that was still such a badass movie.
Fuck yeah, it was.
Yeah, it is.
So fucking good. And the fact that
The pace was perfect. That guy's like, it might be too slow, but no, this is
No,
suspense.
because,
No, it
because
was
every
good.
time that you thought it was too slow, something happened.
Yeah, God, it was like, holy fucking shit.
It was almost like a horror movie in the pacing of like what the scenes were. You know what I mean?
Right.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
So it was almost like a horror movie in that sense. Like, is he going to be around this corner?
Yeah.
You know.
And,
So
and also, he was so deadly. Like, the way everybody talked about him and everything, he has this reputation that sort of builds him
Yeah,
up
yeah.
as this, like,
Yeah.
unstoppable force.
well, and Woody Harrelson's part, especially at the hotel when he finally catches him.
Yes.
And he's like, "Hey, look,
That was so
I can
fucking
get you some money." And he's
uncomfortable.
like, "Oh, dude," and it was played so perfectly
Oh,
by
God,
both of
there's
them.
an
That's what
ATM
made
outside,
that
we go to
character
an
so
ATM.
terrifying.
Yeah.
You could not negotiate
No,
with him.
but that's the thing, though. Like, if you look at it, he's supposed to be like associated with cartels and shit.
Yeah.
You can't really negotiate with the cartels anyway.
Fuck no.
You know, I mean, look at what's happening with the cartels. Like, they don't fuck around.
No, they don't.
They're like, oh, we want this person dead. They just kill him. Like, there's been YouTubers that have been killed based on cartel.
Yep.
There's been reporters who were anonymous, found and killed.
Wow.
Because they ended up because they'll hire their own hackers to find out who this person is, and then they'll fucking go and kidnap him and murder him. I mean, it's just fucking wild.
Speaking
what they
of
do.
which, didn't we have some Americans kidnapped recently in Hamas?
Yeah,
probably.
dude, everyone's talking about
Yeah.
Israel.
Wait, what's going on?
Fuck.
So no more hummus?
No more hummus.
No, we can't get.
I love
in the
hummus.
States.
Yeah, there's all kinds of
Hummus is
shit
so
going on
good.
around about that. Like, there was talk about, like, there was, like, beheaded babies and shit and all this
Yeah,
other stuff.
they
that
want
now.
they want parents to delete the YouTubes for their kids' devices so they don't have to see the videos
I'm sorry, but the hummus.
because they're gonna release that shit.
Yeah,
apparently.
it's gotten brutal. Like,
the hummus thing. The Ollie G show did a thing with that, and it was the greatest thing ever. He talked to a Palestinian and an Israel, or a guy from Israel, in the same room, and they're like, "Why can't you guys agree about hummus?" And it's just, it's fucking great. I'm
like,
sorry, I derailed it for that.
well,
That's good, dude.
Israel, I guess, is going to be sending in like 300,000 troops into Gaza, and they're just going to siege it.
It's already started,
Dude,
Did they already start doing
Yeah,
it?
Gaza's already started, dude.
I don't know if you've seen the pictures of the cities there. They're gone.
Yeah, there ain't much left of them. No,
I mean, it's literally just rubble.
yeah, it's a mess.
No.
It's a fucking, it's just a war zone.
There's
You
talks
just
of
say the
Americans
same thing
going
I
in,
said back
we're
to
gonna
me.
put boots on the soil out there for no fucking reason, really. Both
Yeah.
countries fucking hate us. Why are we stepping in?
I need a parrot sound on here.
Well, and
For
then
when
now,
Kevin just says the same thing back.
Yeah.
you've got also here and in other places, you've got everybody taking sides too. And
Well, yeah,
like over
you
here,
see the fucking protests in New York.
oh yeah, all they're for Palestine, or whatever,
but the for and
Hamas.
against, right?
Yeah, yeah.
They're like these dueling protests and
Just
shit.
leave us out of it.
And
That's
it-
what I say, dude.
Everything
please.
is divisive now. It's like every little thing that happens, everyone seems to have to take a fucking side. And this, though, like Israel and Palestine has always been a divisive issue that's always had caused problems. So now, of course,
Well, and I
right
think
now,
both
it's only
sides do
makes
have
things worse.
points.
Sure.
Both sides do have points.
Absolutely, the battle between these two people have been going on for fucking 2,000 years.
It's
off
since
and on.
1967.
No, I'm talking about like
Or 47.
The wire.
47. Was it 47 when Israel became a country?
Fucking know.
No, I'm saying they're the people like in that region have been at war over that land.
Yeah, and it's shitty land.
forever.
It's shitty land.
It's the promise.
According to them,
land,
it's the
Shane.
Holy Land.
It's shitty.
Well, maybe now, but when
Oh, maybe now. Maybe now when they had.
once they blow it up enough times.
That's the
gonna
problem.
be
It's like, dude,
beautiful.
you guys are just shedding blood where, like, it's just blood here. That's all that's here. You're like, well, let's dig for water. We've found blood.
Yeah.
Yum.
No, you didn't. We did.
Yeah, and then they fight again. Yeah. That's not your blood. That's our blood.
But you know,
Like,
but
fuck
they're-
you.
Yeah, like, but what you're
Don't
saying
call
about
me guy friend.
Yeah, that's
but what
how
you're
it would
saying
go
about
down.
how they both
not your
have
friend,
they
buddy.
both have good points and everything. It's like, yeah, it's because these people have been killing each other for so long. It's like this goes so far back that the whole tit for tat thing. It's like meaningless. at this
We're gonna
point.
have to bleep that. We can't say tit on here, Kevin.
We can say tat though. So
Yeah.
you're
So
fine.
tat for tat.
tat for tat.
There we go.
Yeah. Well, it kind of is more tat for tat.
It
It's
is
just
tat for tat. Really.
Kill versus kill.
Yeah. Who can kill the killed?
Kevin, you said it's stupid.
I bomb you. You bomb me.
Yeah.
I rape
They
your
actually
family,
get offended
rape
if you
my
don't
family.
bomb them back. That even pisses them off more. It's like,
Yeah, they're like,
wait,
oh, what? Turn the other cheek? I don't remember God saying that.
Look at all high and mighty over here. Fuck you.
But it was pretty crazy watching some of those videos where like the guys were on paragliders coming in. They were like shooting at people at that music festival.
Holy shit! I didn't see that.
Yeah, it
Wow,
was.
dude.
Yeah, they
It's-
paraglided in and were
They're
just
doing the things
gunning
that-
down people at this music festival. It was
Golly.
fucking crazy.
They're doing the thing that guy did in the 90s with the paraglider at the fucking Super Bowl.
I didn't see that.
You didn't
either.
remember
I
that?
didn't know about that.
Yeah, the
No.
paraglider, he went into the Super Bowl and then got arrested.
Fuck.
Look that up.
No,
It's
no, wait,
even
I
more-
remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't paraglide. He parachuted in.
No, I think he paraglided.
What's the difference?
Well,
One's got a
paraglide.
fan.
Yeah. One's got a fan, and it's like, you know, they can
Okay,
travel like
okay.
that.
Yeah, so it wasn't like a wingsuit or something.
No. Although those are really cool.
They're getting better.
They are.
The
They're putting rockets on them now.
Really?
Yeah, rocket-propelled wingsuits,
We're gonna
dude.
have like real life Rocketeers.
That's what I'm
flying
talking
around
about,
and
dude.
shit.
Maybe it was a base jumper, but who knows?
I think
see.
it was a parachuter, someone jumping in.
Mm.
I don't think it was a paraglider.
What Super Bowl is this?
That's a bridge.
I know, but this is at the Super Bowl, dipshit.
There's no bridges in the Super Bowl.
No.
There are bridges near the
There
Super
was
Bowl.
a bridge. at the
This
Super
guy
Bowl.
actually went up into the top of the Super Bowl and then fucking jumped in.
Yeah.
Oh, and he jumped in. I
Yeah.
see. Okay.
So yeah, I remember that shit, but it's not very well apparently.
Yeah, your memory's a little muddled on that, but he didn't have a
I'm
gun.
fine.
So it wasn't as good as the whole.
It wasn't as fucking
Yeah,
insane
but wait,
as this one.
we're gonna have that at some point.
Yeah, you're right.
We're gonna have base jumpers, and we'll be like, "Oh, cool! This guy's doing a base jump. Everybody gather around!"
Ow.
And then he's gonna shoot us all.
Well, so
It's gonna be awesome.
one
This
of
is
the
why I'm glad I stay at home.
So one of the things a lot of people are concerned with is because now the Hamas people have declared Hamas, whatever.
Hummus.
They've
Hummus?
declared a worldwide jihad, and
Oh no!
so like
Not again.
so now
That's never been
because
done
our
before.
well because our borders are so fucking porous.
I know, and they're right next to Palestine.
No, that's not the point. The terrorists
There's
come
a-
in here
there's
from
a
the
creek
border,
between them at least.
and then
We border Palestine. It's sad and crazy.
and then do terrorist attacks here in the U.S.
yeah, but that's gonna be said every time. That was said a long time ago when fucking 9/11
Well, sure.
happened.
Well, yeah, and what happened on 9/11?
When
well,
after it happened,
It's
they
too
said
soon,
that.
Kevin. That's
yeah.
way
You
too
can't
soon.
fucking bring that up. What are you doing,
Jesus. I thought you were a patriot. How dare you?
dude? We lost planes that day.
Oh my God, we did.
Those weren't cheap either. I like.
Neither were the buildings.
Yeah, that's what I mean. There was a lot of jobs lost that day.
Yeah,
Permanently.
a lot of jobs lost. And Rudy Giuliani built his fucking
Empire.
no.
off of that.
He built his fucking crisis center in the bottom of the World Trade Center.
Wasn't there like?
It's like that's the place that gets attacked, dude. Put it somewhere else so you can respond.
Isn't it like a big well now? A big pool?
No, it's the Freedom Tower.
Yeah, they got
dipshit.
the Freedom Tower there.
There's something nearby there. Isn't it some sort of like
Yeah,
a.
it's an infinity pool.
Yeah, isn't
you
that
can
what it is?
bask in it.
Oh, bask.
Something
Everyone
about
likes
that.
to
You can
Uh,
toss in quarters or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a fountain.
make a wish.
That fountain of such.
You're like, I wish my dad came back, and they're like, yeah, he died on 9/11.
Did you hear what he's doing now?
Who?
The comedian. Oh gosh,
Come
what's
on,
his-
think of his name.
That's not gonna
Pete
come to me.
Davidson?
Yeah, Pete Davidson. Thank you.
God damn it! I love watching him
He's
struggle
buying.
to
He's
fucking
buying
figure out something.
VHS tapes. Blank VH, not blank. Sealed VHS tapes.
Wow, that took a while to get out.
Yeah, but I guess
Blank?
he's.
Sealed?
No, not
VHS
blank.
tapes?
They're,
Oh.
they're sealed. So basically, it's like a movie on VHS that's sealed, has never been opened.
So they're blank.
So he's like become a VHS
Well, it's never
collector.
been opened, but it has
they're
a movie.
blank.
It has a movie on it.
Okay, then what movie
So
are
he's
you
a-
buying?
I don't know, like
Any movie?
whatever movie.
So he's a VHS
How does this have anything to do
He's
with
got
anything?
3,000 plus of them, right? He just sold one for $21,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense.
The investment of them. There's
Yeah.
basically
There's been VHS collectors
I
for a
think
long time.
2006 was the last one that was made.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so he's buying them in
That's
bulk
dumb.
and making a profit off.
I know, but he's already a millionaire. Why does he need
Isn't that
to do
bizarre?
this?
I mean, that's
No,
what
it's a, I mean, it's a good look. It's one of those
It's
things.
a hobby, it sounds
it's,
like.
It's not even that. It's one of those things that you're like, oh, I know how to make money, but you need a lot of money to do it in the first
Yeah,
place.
he had to buy into it for sure.
Yeah.
But he's turning.
It's kind of like the people that bought in to like crypto when it was like
that tanked.
like $2,000 for Bitcoin, and they're like, well, if I buy like $2 million worth of this shit, this could be really good, and then it went up to 20,000. You're like, oh, my $2 million is now 20 million. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Well, and the thing with VHS is that you can get those out in the wild, going to like flea markets and
Right.
garage
At Ye-
sales and
at
stuff
Yellow-
like that.
You can still find them, but
Yeah.
I remember the packs of them at Yellowstone. He said out in the wild.
Yeah, it's a
It's a joke on
very
his
clever,
Stupid.
very clever. For those of you who weren't following,
I think the people were following better than you two idiots on the fucking show.
it's fucking wild.
You never heard
Jesus,
the term
Christ.
out in the wild? Out in the wild.
Dude, it stopped. No, it didn't stop recording. I thought it did. I looked at the wrong part of it. I looked at the bottom and I'm like, oh, there's no numbers down here.
Oh,
There was a-
yippee!
There was a skip there for a second. That was
I know. That's why I looked and I was like, wait a minute. Did it stop?
another Shane
God damn it.
step right
Oh,
there.
that's why I didn't see the numbers, because it pops up Kevin, God damn it, right up at the top.
Oh,
And guess what this one says?
we need another one of those.
What?
A bigger one of those. We also need a round table.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I would love it if we had if we just had a fucking soundboard
Yeah,
on
we
its
need
own.
one.
Like a 30-button soundboard.
I'm sure
would
you
be
can get them
perfect.
cheap on like Marketplace or something like that.
Soundboards I don't think would be too expensive, because I think most of them are like $100 to $200. But we need to get the 6-track recorder or 8-track
An
recorder.
8-track is what I think we decided
Yeah,
on.
because the
eBay.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Well, because the 8-track recorder that I want has 6 tracks for microphones, and then 2 tracks that we can use for the computer and other things. So we could do a phone interview,
yeah.
We'll have Tim's mom call in.
Yeah,
Hi, Mommy.
I'd like that. An intervention.
That's why I'd be like,
That'd be pleasant.
Tim, really, too much gay porn. And then we hear a gunshot in the background, and we're like, whoa, this is not what we wanted to have happen.
Gay porn's not the problem.
What's the problem?
It's the lack thereof.
Oh, it's Tim's like, I've been without for too long, Mom.
There's not enough.
You're gonna have to. I've watched it all. That's from Counterstrike.
Is that the Counter-Strike one?
Yeah. That's also from
That
Counterstrike.
does sound like
That's
Counter-Strike.
been a lot of games that has that sound effect.
Yeah, but those
No, those are very distinctly
the
Counterstrike.
shotgun especially sounds like Counter-Strike. Like
Well,
I remember that reload.
That's
sound.
not the shotgun. That sounds like the pistols.
Oh yeah, no, I think you're right. It
Yeah.
is the pistols. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the pistol.
Yeah.
And actually, that's the first thing you hear when it's ready, go.
Yeah.
And then it fucking goes, or no, right when you pop in is when it happens, and then it does the countdown. So
Well done, Shane.
I play the game,
Yeah.
or used to. Used to be good at the game. I used to be good at Modern Warfare when that was first came out.
That's a fun one.
My best.
The first two were
I
really
like the
good.
Clacker and the AK-74U.
Dude.
I fucked shit up with those two.
So the first one,
I fucking love that combo.
remember how they had it to where you could only have like one accessory?
Yeah.
So I'd always go suppressed M4. And, dude, I had one map. Remember the map with all the Connex boxes that are stacked up?
They still
And
make that map.
And it's a free-for-all map?
Yep.
Dude, I went 75-3 on
Nice.
that map.
That's a good one.
It's insane how like I used to be really, really good, but they didn't really have any fucking tournaments, like nothing good at the time.
Right.
So I'm like, I'm not, I would have loved to have done that shit. I was born in the wrong time,
no
Tim.
one- no-
I should have been born 10 years later.
No one likes a camper, Shane.
I wasn't camping. I was fucking people up.
You were sitting in
And
two
that was
spots,
also back when
and you just run back and
clipping
forth.
in the wall. Like
no,
fucking popping
see that's
his
the thing.
gun
I wasn't
barrel
doing
out.
any
Pop,
of that. I'm sure that probably a third of those kills came from just the helicopters that I got every time. Because once you get 7 kill streak back then, it was a
Yeah, but it
helicopter.
never repeated.
No, I know that was the crazy part. So every time I died, I'd get another 7 kill. I almost
So
wanted
you
to
called
die.
in 3 helicopters.
Basically, yeah,
And got about
and
probably
probably got
20
20
kills.
to
Yeah.
25.
That's usually how it goes down.
Huh?
That's usually how it goes down. That's how
Yeah.
you get the big kill streaks.
Dude, it was fucking insane.
but
though. Like, how many?
that chopper gunner was fucking awesome. That game.
Yes, in that game, it was like, oh, I see something moving.
Yeah.
Dead.
I
Dead.
can't remember which one it was that had the nuke though. Once you reached a certain kill,
I think that was
you could drop
Modern
the
Warfare
nuke and kill it,
2
and kill
first?
the whole game.
remember.
I think Modern Warfare 2 had that, but it was an unlock. You had to unlock it first.
What do you mean?
So
No, it was something that you could just earn by kills.
yeah, and
If you got 30, if you got 30 in one,
I
you
think it
can
was.
nuke
I
it.
think it was 25 kill streak
Something
to
like
get the
that,
nuke.
and you could just drop the nuke.
Uh,
and call
The
game.
UAV one was cool too, where you
Yeah, the UAV bomb.
yeah, the bomb,
Yeah.
where you can see from the target. And dude, if you got that right, man, you could take out.
Oh, dude,
whole
I
groups of
remember
guys.
taking
Yeah.
out like fucking, like 6 guys in a group as
Mm-hmm.
they're fucking running to go and attack my team, and I'm like, all right,
Sorry, fellas.
Boom!
Yeah.
See you, motherfuckers.
Spread out, boys.
Yep.
yeah. and the thing is, there's like there's a warning, but you're like, where's he gonna shoot?
You don't know exactly where it's coming
Yeah.
from. That's the problem.
Or like enemy UAV online or something.
Uh-huh.
Like you'd hear shit like that.
God, that
but
was a fun game.
I hated
Yeah,
it
they were
once.
fun.
Once the game got into too many gadgets on the guns, I was like, this sucks.
Well, they were trying to level the playing field because I think that was a big complaint too from the first couple. Is some guns were so OP and other guns weren't. But if you could get good with the lower OP guns, like I said, the AK-74U,
I love that gun.
if you could get good with
I would
that
love to
gun,
have a real one.
It was fucking unstoppable.
Yeah.
But that was the only problem, is because it was unfucking stoppable. The fire rate of it and the damage of the bullet was way fucking OP.
Yeah. See.
But then you take something like your M4, it's the same fucking thing.
yeah. Well, the M4 in the first game was the best.
So there was only
So fucking
So they're
good.
trying to level the playing field of the guns even by creation. I think that's why they did that, and also to make it a little bit more interesting.
Balance it out
Yeah.
a bit. Yeah.
See, I needed to start playing Squad again. That's a fucking fun game. It's a first-person shooter, squad-based game. I think 50 on 50. And now they've implemented helicopters into the game.
Cool.
So you've got helicopters. You've got I think you can call in airstrikes and artillery in the game as like the team leaders and shit. But it's realistic. So like you're part of a squad, hence the name, and
What's the name?
it's fuck, I can't
Field?
remember. Field. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Field Journal.
I think I played that.
It's
Like
called Field Journal.
Field and Stream Buck Hunter.
It's called Military Diary. Today was a sad day.
We lost Abrams.
Yeah. Except Abrams is the tank.
Well, this guy was named Abrams too.
He was also a tank driver. Abrams and an Abrams.
They were made for each other.
Ah, man.
You should have seen them as a pair.
They were the best couple I'd ever seen. But
We
no,
loved that tank.
No, in Squad,
Best tango dancers.
you got
too.
to choose from you got to choose from like a different fire teams, and within each fire team had a different specialty, right?
Mm-hmm.
So one fire team might be like an anti-tank fire team, and you'd have like 2 guys that would carry around anti-tank, and then the rest would be like fucking guys with rifles. You can be part of like a machine gunner team. You had like 2 machine gunners or a sniper team and all that shit. But then you'd also have a commander that would they could set up bases for you. So you would drive out in like the deuce and a halves, and then you would go to set up a base. And the cool thing is you actually had to go out there with a shovel. Everybody, the more people you had shoveling, the faster it went up. And that would be your new base of deployment. So if you got killed in the field, you could now spawn here.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's something.
You make your own spawn points.
Yeah,
Basically.
that's kinda
That's
cool,
cool.
yeah.
You make your own spawn points
They did
throughout.
something like that with Battlefield, but that was more like you take over that spot.
You take
point.
over
Yeah,
the
see
point.
this.
The
This
control
one
points.
also
Yeah.
has that in it, but you can build a spawn point next to a place to take it over, so that if you ended up losing that, and as long as you didn't lose this or have it damaged enough to where you
that
couldn't
kinda,
spawn there.
Yeah, something similar.
Well,
Well,
that-
was like
'cause-
the spawn point that you could drop with the.
Well, Squad actually came from Battlefield, right?
Oh, okay.
So
Oh, really?
originally,
There you go.
it was a mod of some Battlefield. It had a different name at the time,
Mm-hmm.
and then they made their own standalone version. And
Took someone's idea and cashed it in.
well, no, you just capitalize on making something the direction you would want.
They
it
made
to go.
like their own variation on
And-
the formula, sort of.
Yeah, and the field medic stuff is pretty cool in it. Like each person has, you have your own bandages and you can bandage other people, but only a medic could bring them back to full health.
Okay.
So, you could get someone back up, but they might not shoot very well or
who's
be able to
gonna, Who's
run.
going to be a fucking medic in these games?
Until a
dude?
real medic comes along
those
and
guys-
fixes them up.
You get a lot of points as a medic in the game.
Yeah, I would hope so because that position fucking sucks.
Yeah, because all you're doing in that is fucking, hey, I need a medic, and then, okay, I guess that's what I'm doing now.
Yeah, fuck that, dude.
We're trying to take over this building. Yeah, well, I'm a medic, so.
Good luck, fellas.
Yeah. Have fun up there, dipshit.
I'm just going to sit here and do nothing. Fun fucking game, by the way.
So should we check out this video?
That video? Yeah, we should.
Set it up.
This video, apparently it's from 5 years ago. But the title of the video is, "This is the video the state of Alabama shows new prison inmates on how to avoid sexual assault." This is for male prisons, so it's not for the female prisons, apparently.
There's sexual assault in male prisons?
Who knew?
Dude, that's fucking
Oh
gay.
my!
This is how to avoid rape in Alabama prisons is what it says.
So this is a legitimate video.
Yeah, no, it's from the corrections
Give me a-
department.
Oh my god, they had to make a fucking video?
Apparently it was a
They
problem,
had to get a
Tim.
public records request
I
to get
wouldn't
it.
call it a problem.
For some people it is. I guess it depends.
I'd call that
In this baseball game, are you the pitcher or the catcher?
well,
Tim's like, I don't care.
it depends who's got the bat.
Depends on the day.
The size of the
My name
bat.
is Jeff Dunn, and I'm the commissioner of the Alabama.
Look at his fucking eyebrows.
You're
Look at
not
his brows.
kidding, dude. He
This
looks
department
fucking.
is
He looks
committed
creepy as
to
shit. Looks like the
doing
fucking
time with
Frankenstein on.
As part of
His
that
brows
commitment,
look like
I want
drapes.
to
Oh,
introduce
young Frankenstein. That's what it looks
federal
like.
law called the Prison Rape Elimination Act, or PREA.
I wonder if he can see on both sides of his
He
head.
has no
like-
frontal. I mean, he's all frontal lobe actually.
Who have agreed to talk
I just think that
openly
they're just
and honestly
squishy.
About PREA.
They look
He's-
squishy.
He didn't even have eyebrows. It looks like
Can
his,
he raise
his
the
brow is an
eyebrows?
eyebrow.
Harassment
Holy shit,
and your
dude.
right to be protected.
Is it
from
Brighton there, sir?
retaliation for reporting sexual
Dude, but
abuse.
wait, he
We
moves
will
them
also
in a
provide
second.
you with important information
And like
about
the whole thing
how to
moves.
prevent
Everything.
sexual
That's his
assault and
bones.
sexual
You
harassment.
can't move bones.
I bet that
If
guy
you're
could
sexually
take a real
threatened
punch
or
in the fucking
assaulted,
forehead.
Dude, he's
I
just
bet he
a-
could take a 9mm to the forehead, no problem at
He's
all.
all
Just
forehead.
Skip right off.
This department
Brady's like, who the fuck is this guy?
Policy towards sexual
Brady.
abuse of any
Tom
kind.
Brady.
Oh.
Another
What that
big
simply
forehead.
means is that we will not tolerate
Wow,
any
that's a deep
form
cut.
of staff or inmate
does have a
sexual
big
abuse
fucking
or
forehead.
harassment, and all reports will be taken seriously and acted upon. Please pay close attention to the video.
Pay
We
close
all have a
attention,
role
guys.
in preventing sexual abuse and creating a safe environment. Thank you.
Dude, it's just fucking wild that they have to. We got an ad.
Okay, that's a
Click the
commercial.
ad.
I was gonna say
Click the
that's a
ad.
really weird way to open it up.
There you go.
That's fucking good.
No, they have their music in here. Their music's all like somber and almost romantic.
Well, I know, but this was
Coming
all
down the
upbeat and
highway
cheery.
in that van with other
Yeah, but
guys
this stuff is like.
was a real dark place.
You almost
for me.
feel like, should we have candles?
come down Wells
It was a
Ferry
real
Road,
dark place with me.
You see the big water tower.
And then they
like,
they put
there
it in
is.
my dark place.
I felt alone.
Heartbreak. This is it. Here I am. I'm coming to prison. alone.
Heartbreak.
It's scary.
He raped
Almost
someone else, and I
what
felt
goes on
sad.
in prison, but that wasn't objective. I was afraid being a young teenager coming to prison for the first time.
You like how he paused after coming?
When you're getting ready to come to prison and you're sitting in the county, you hear all these amazing stories about
Amazing.
different officers and the brass here.
It's not the first thing I think of. Is like, what amazing stories can I have in
Worst day of
prison?
your life.
The purpose of this video is not to scare you, but to help you do your time more safely.
In the making of this film,
They're
we
like,
spoke to
disclaimer:
inmates
you're
and
going to
staff,
get raped
We
in
want
prison.
you to hear from real experts.
the people who have lived and worked here and can help you to do your time more safely.
Fucking wrote
done
this.
16 years in prison.
Served total of 28 years in prison.
And I've served 12 years.
Been 8 years.
Been here
Been 8
27
years.
That guy's
Yeah.
definitely getting fucked.
From sexual assault in prison.
These are steps you can take to avoid that from happening to you.
You really have to know how to get by in prison.
If you don't know already, you need to catch on quickly.
Many inmates that are coming in today, they are fearful of the unknown of what's behind the gates.
Or behind my
You have
gates.
some
And it's
guys
this
that
hammer in my
when you look
hand.
at 'em, if you see them coming, you think that
They,
Clinch
need
up.
to, they really need to stop pausing after the word coming.
That's what I'm saying.
They keep doing it.
Everybody wears a mask.
But tend to be tough, but in heart they're really teddy bears.
And they always
What you
pause,
see on
pause at the
television
most inopportune.
is-
They're really hard.
Especially with that guy.
Yeah, that guy does it on purpose, I think.
Coming into prison today is different.
Coming in prison.
Once you get here, it's
It's a little different.
basically
Yeah,
a small.
it's usually in the shower while it's inside some other dude.
When I first came to prison, sexual assault was
violent. Now it's done.
Now it's done with
now
love.
It's,
now it's nice.
Now it's romantic and has candles.
Now it's done with heart.
And usually right after we have one of them prison movies we watch. Last week we watched one of them cheery.
Last week we watched Oz.
Last week we watched a cheery, more so cheery Vin Diesel movie.
Oh my God!
You got all kind of help. You know, you got brothers that are willing to.
These are all.
That's the other thing. They call it penal. You know, like they're just setting everyone up. Penal Chapel was the name of that.
My nephew's coming in and he's young. My first advice would be, don't find a 50-year-old man to hang out with.
These are red flags.
Don't find a 50-year-old man. To hang out
I can tell you from experience.
I thought he was just being my friend, and then he stuck his tongue in my mouth.
Then he got really friendly,
religious and friendly, and they would use that Bible to get a talk to try to talk to the young man. They'd be on this rack talking to him. And
yeah, this is like the David Koresh thing.
So they're saying stay away from religion because they'll fuck you.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude.
I mean, they're right. The Catholic Church. I mean,
you want to distance yourself from him, and if he continues to come back and come back and come back, that's an automatic red flag. Somebody that claims.
Well, what are you gonna do?
I
mean,
know you don't know them.
Don't let nobody get your
stop.
Mail. Don't let nobody stand
No.
you on the phone.
Don't do that. That's my naughty place.
I'm gonna tell.
To put your stuff in other people's boxes.
When a person enters prison, he has to be aware of.
Look, it's a paraglider.
Totally.
What the fuck, dude?
And watch who's watching him.
I am.
Uh-oh. We're in the
shower
showers.
scene. That's about time.
If you see the same face too many times, something's wrong.
Every time you take shots.
But you're in a place where you're only seeing the same faces.
Something's wrong. Obviously.
Yeah, something's wrong. You committed an armed robbery.
You're in fucking jail. There's definitely something wrong.
If your folks don't send you money, eat out the
Why
chow
is that
hall.
an art piece in the middle of the? That's a chow
Something
hall.
that you cannot pay back.
Someone
Stay
fuck
away
that
from
dog.
drugs.
Don't
That's
borrow
why the dogs
something
If
you
you're getting
cannot
drugs in
pay
prison,
back.
it's expensive first, and your folks are going to figure it out. And if they are sending you money, they're going to stop. And now you
Dude,
still
that guy's
gotta
in
have
his
it. You still wanna
50s.
be
Why
high.
is his folks
What are you
sending
gonna
him
do?
money?
The drug dealers will figure out what you're going to do.
Let's take a moment to clarify what we mean when we say sexual abuse and sexual harassment.
She looks off to the
Sexual
side like
abuse
it's a
can be
hostage
between
video.
inmates
Yeah.
or between
Did
the
you see
sex
that?
offender and the inmate.
Like, am I
Sexual
doing it right?
abuse
You're not gonna
includes
kill my
activities
fucking
such as
dad in front of me, are you?
intercourse, oral sex, and any other intentional touching, either directly or through
It's,
clothing of a
they
person's
have to
buttocks or
explain what
bromary.
sexual
I'm
abuse
sorry, but
is.
isn't this a
Sexual abuse
given
is
in
when the
prison?
victim does not
You would
consent
think
You know
so.
what I mean?
They had to put out a video because people didn't know. They're like,
threats of
Well,
violence.
obviously,
just-
it's a problem.
I
Yeah.
just submitted because I thought that's what you do.
Yeah.
A staff member and an inmate is illegal and considered sexual abuse, even if that inmate believes it to be consensual. There is also sexual harassment, which means an unwelcome sexual advances, requests for sexual favors, or verbal comments.
I actually just wanted to
gestures,
watch
or
this because I was like,
actions of
Kevin
derogatory
needs this.
or offensive
He's
sexual
one of
nature.
those guys.
Stay away from 50-year-old Catholics.
Yeah, Kevin.
Don't make friends with 50-year-old men.
I see you trying to make friends with 50-year-old dudes all the time.
I am 62.
That's the
Kevin's
short
like,
con.
you're not 50.
Where the long con is, I'm gonna protect you. I'm gonna be here for you.
Hold on to my
I'm your
pocket.
buddy.
I'm gonna protect your asshole.
Oh my God, dude. They had.
I've done all this for you.
Suck
Now
my
you
dick.
Do this for me.
Yeah, that's what it
Guys
is.
will play basketball just to build up a sweat. But then when you get sweat and muddy and musty, you know what I'm saying? What you got to do? You got to go take a shower. So guess what? He's there stalking you. He's there filling you out. He's getting you comfortable with
Seeing
you
a
being
dude with a
with
heart
him
on in the
all
shower.
If you're approached by another inmate and you feel maybe they're being too friendly, maybe you should think about what their motives are. Sometimes an inmate will come to you and they'll offer
poor guy.
you they'll offer to be your friend.
Moral of the story, don't play basketball.
Yeah, they're like, he's out there watching me play basketball. I got all sweaty and he got all turned on.
Sweat. The wind was blowing.
They will sit there
I
and
reached down to pick up the basketball
they will let
and he
you
was
know
standing
that
right
the only
behind me.
reason that
Don't
nothing
hurt
has happened to
yourself.
you so far is because
I felt so
they've been
afraid, but so
protecting you
comfortable at
since
the
you've
same
been-
time.
A predator will try to give you safety.
They'll make you feel
It was weird when we were
indebted to them, like you
spooning
owe them
and then he
something.
started reaching down my
belongs
pants.
something.
I thought we were just
And,
being friendly.
That one item, they turn into 10 items. And that 10 items into 10 more items.
A lot
It's
of
the
times
rule of
people
10,
want
This
dude.
is surreal, dude. I can't believe they,
The
like.
best way you
There's
can
got to be a
protect
legal
yourself
reason they had to do this.
to
You know what I mean?
Probably,
Like,
probably because there's been a lot of
They,
rape.
they said it at the beginning. It's
If you don't feel
PREA,
like you can walk
the
away from a
something
situation,
rape and
find a staff
enforcement
member
act
you
or
feel
some
like you
shit
can
for
trust
or
to
prison
let them
rape
know so
something
that
act.
We can be there to protect you while you're here.
They wouldn't have had to do that unless it was a
No,
really
they-
bad problem.
Well,
I
think
mean-
about it, dude. You're in prison for say you get
What are they going to do? Put you in prison?
So, yeah, you have two, you have
right,
two
exactly.
lifetimes that you're serving.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
got,
what's
like,
one more?
someone
Yeah, you're like,
with
I don't know, man. I guess
powerful
this
because-
is what I got.
Yeah.
It's either that or my hand.
When you go
You're like, my
in,
hand's
it-
getting boring.
I guess you can only do that for so long, you know.
Yeah, you're like, there's only so much jankum I can
There is
take
that hot
to pass the
basketball
time.
player across the way, looking up a sweat.
I saw this guy sweaty.
You want to catch that before it becomes an assault.
I was a witness of a sexual assault when I
was
first
hot.
got into prison.
So it was in my
99.
mouth.
Because all guys, you feel like there's something that's wrong. There are people that you can go
We
to.
were standing
That's
around in a
about as
circle.
I can offer you when
I
you're
was
not
the
in a
cracker.
individual get
Got
away.
real sweaty.
And there again, peer
and
pressure
hot.
comes into play. You have a lot of peer pressure from inmates, other inmates, and it's called snitching. It's not snitching when it's your life.
So I encourage guys.
See,
if an
they're
officer
all
do
missing
something
out on the
to you,
words
then
they
the
want to
officer
say.
gotta
They're
say
like, it's not snitching when it's your
now,
asshole.
I know in my
Yeah.
heart I don't have to take things in my own hand. I don't have to do it. It's too many.
I'll let a man do that.
It's too many avenues that. I
My
can
hands
tell
is
you,
already
man.
full.
I got one in each hand. What's it going to do with mine?
Yeah, I can't. Look, I can't put things in my hands. My hands has already got things in my hands. I got hands. And you know how hands work.
My hands is full.
That guy just says the same things over and over.
And I was coming.
He's their Kevin.
Be your personal friend. We are committed to
By the way, where should I put my hands?
He's not going to be funny for another 2 years, guys.
Yeah. Episode 200.
Or write them by filing a request in the prayer box.
Oh,
You can also
Jesus.
use the pre-addressed envelope.
Dude, this is fucking wild,
You
right?
can snitch by mail.
Yeah.
This is basically, yeah, and that's just it. You know those envelopes are just getting burned. They're just getting thrown away.
Oh, yeah.
Probably
Like,
didn't even-
another request to get moved because someone got raped. Throw it in the incinerator.
Well, yeah, but then you've also got those guys who are like, I just don't like the block I'm in. I'm going to turn these in over and over and over and over, and nothing. None of them are real.
Nothing's going to happen. I mean, they did this video, and that's the extent of what they're going to do.
Oh, yeah, exactly. They're like, well, we made that video. I mean,
we followed our legal recourse, and we made a video. That's it.
Do you really?
Okay,
Here's
leave us
three
alone.
things that you might not know
Stupid
about Snap.
fucking-
If you get raped, that's on you. Don't talk to the 50-year-old guy. We told you.
Yeah. Dude, it's wild. We've actually watched quite a bit of this video, kind of. I mean, we've made fun of a lot of it.
Talked over quite
It's
a bit of it.
unbelievable.
That's fine,
really.
though.
I mean,
That's the whole idea of the video.
The reporting agents need to lose faith in the system.
Yeah, so now the guy that's really getting raped because of what somebody else slowed.
Why is it funny when it's prison stuff?
because they're getting a taste. I mean,
lies about a prior incident. It impacts.
they're criminals. You know what I mean? It's hard to pity them. It's really hard to feel sorry for them.
Well, okay, but some of them, I would say, like people. That
Yeah,
just,
if you're the guy that just scammed somebody, it's like that's pretty.
That's even funnier.
That's a shitty fucking punishment.
That's even funnier.
Every prior allegation will be investigated.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's the trash can. He's
I
putting
don't
them in.
believe that.
Look at that big stack of fucking folders right there and files.
We'll put them in the investigation box. It's blue.
See right here. This is where they're all at.
It says
See?
recycling on
I
it.
got them right here.
Shower, eat, drink, brush your teeth, smoke a cigarette, or go to the bathroom.
Do not
important forensic
do
evidence
those things.
Oh, that's after.
Yeah, after you get
the
raped.
rape. Yeah.
Yeah. They need to do a
Persons
collection.
responsible will be held
We need to give you a rape kit, sir.
Yeah.
Will they cram something up your ass again to get it out? Oh, that's uncomfortable.
Where'd they get the corn cob?
They're like, we need you to push into this fucking bag.
No, put your back into it, sir. We really have to get it in there
free
deep.
From retaliation for reporting.
What
You
is
were
that
sent to
song? You can
prison
do it.
as
Put your back
punishment.
or put your back into it. What song is that?
Zero
Put your
tolerance.
back into it.
Zero tolerance.
What is that song?
I don't remember
I
the
think it is.
the
Put your
name of
back
the
into it.
No, I know, but who is it by?
I don't know.
That would have been a perfect drop over the top of that.
Was it Ludacris? No.
You
I think it
feel
was Ludacris and something else, and Lil Kim.
confused,
I knew that the
scared.
chick's singing that part.
Yeah.
Being labeled a snitch.
Inmates and convicts, I think that we have been deceived and manipulated about snitching.
Snitching is not snitching when you're informing to save someone's life.
No, that is not snitching.
I share.
These are all snitches.
Yeah, I know. They're all labeled as snitches.
Yeah, they're out now in their own private cell blocks because of this.
Oh, I'm sure.
I bet you
they're in the
these
same
guys-
blocks as the pedophiles.
These guys got some, good
Which is
behavior
also a terrible place to
marked
be.
for doing this
Yeah.
video. They got some
But I also
something
let
out
them
of
know
this.
that,
Yeah, I mean, this guy
Feel
said he's been in there
come
23
behind.
years or
Yeah.
something like that.
Maybe you got a TV out of it or a radio or something.
That,
you
yeah.
know?
Personal fucking, you
Yeah.
get your own personal shower.
Well, people are making it in prison because they're not overthinking all the things that people put in their head.
Man, I'm sure that guy gets torn up in there all the time.
He didn't have to
Did you
force
see
them
him
to
putting
shoot
all the
you.
Priya things into the fucking?
Realize your problems and really.
Throwing them away.
I want you to rewind that, but I don't want you to have that much work later. No, there was shredded paper going into a box. It's all the Prius.
This is serious. When you wake up behind razor wire in a fence every morning of your life, there's a problem. If you're somewhere along the life, we made a mistake. We
No
erred.
shit. No fucking shit.
I like how
That's
this guy's
why
like,
you're behind bars.
Okay, I lied. That guy's the Kevin of the prison
Oh my
system.
God, dude.
Just states the
When
absolute
you woke up,
obvious.
when you wake up in prison every day, you did something wrong.
Yeah, unless it's fucking Ashton Kutcher and the butterfly effect. You know what I mean? Like,
Then start setting you some short and some long-term goals. And then after you do that, start
Set
trying to
goals in
pursue-
prison?
You know, if you spend time
you can
doing
read
that,
books.
You won't have to
look,
worry
instead
about
of trying to
other
rape everyone, I'm going to try to woo everyone.
I'm going to make it consensual.
Look, I'm going to work my way up from a rapist to a date rapist.
I'm going to court that basketball player.
We want to emphasize our department.
We're going to get married at the chapel, the penal chapel.
Sexually assaulted.
And no one deserves the added burden of physical and emotional aftermath of sexual
She looks like
trauma.
she's too happy
Zero
giving this
tolerance
speech.
Means zero tolerance.
She's like, man,
This
I
is
know a
something
lot
we
of
can
people
achieve by
got
working
touched in
together.
here.
If you are someone you know is being sexually abused, report it. Together, we can make our community a safer place
I even
for
guarantee the booking
She just called the prison a community.
Everybody's rolling their eyes at this. Every single person that watches this is rolling their eyes, just as we are. This is fucking horse shit.
Dude, it's just fucking wild. I don't know how this popped up on my YouTube, but I was just like, all right, I have to watch this.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
And then I started watching the beginning. I was like, we have to watch this on the show. I only watched the first 3 minutes, and I'm like, yeah, we have to watch this. And we watched the whole fucking thing. It's fucking a 17-minute video that we ended the show with. That's fucking wild.
Preserve the evidence.
Preserve it.
Don't swallow.
I'm
going to get you. Now you're in trouble, bud.
Keep some of it in your cheek like a chipmunk.
Develop a pouch.
Remember, hold it in nature's pocket as long as possible.
Dude, he's got 4 years. He can't fucking make a joke.
Yuck. God.
All right. Well, they're doing the special thanks in the video. We're going to do our special thanks to everybody that's listened to the show. Thank you for listening to the show.
We
It's been a
appreciate
fun,
it. 100
fun fucking 2 years so
Yeah,
far.
It's been a real
100 episodes,
journey.
baby!
Thank you,
Kevin,
everybody.
you are naming this episode the exact thing that they named it.
That's a long name.
It's great.
We
It's
got
going to
it.
cover the entire fucking screen.
It's too long of a name.
It's going to be fucking perfect, man. Those things are fucking great. Which
Yeah.
one
Go
is
to,
that?
go to
Oh,
Coffee
no.
Brand Coffee.
Strawberry banana, dude.
Use
That's
the
one.
coupon code GPS1 to get 5% off your purchase.
Velvet-alley.com for their toys, joys, and everything else in between. Check out velvet-alley.com.
Yeah, it's not rape if you do it to yourself.
Nope, it's actually quite enjoyable.
There you go. All right, well, thank you guys for listening. It's been an enjoyable 2 years. Let's
Damn
keep
right.
this going.
Season 3, here we go.
Make this bigger. Goodbye.
Bigger right now.